Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So in this video we'll be looking at advanced hydraulic circuit, which is sequencing hydraulic circuit. So this is the figure for the sequencing hydraulic circuit. Okay, so this circuit consists a tank, a filter, and we have here a pump, and then we have a pressure relief valve, we have a 4-3 DCV, and we have 2 sequence valve, and we have 2 cylinder. Okay, so how this circuit is operated? So from this figure, you could see that this figure have this circuit have a 2 sequence valve which control the cylinder 1 and the cylinder 2. Okay, when the DCV is in the left position, okay, the cylinder will extend completely, and then the cylinder number 2 will extend after it. Okay, when the DCV is in the right position, okay, the right cylinder will retract first completely, and then the left cylinder will retract. Okay, the sequence of this cylinder operation is controlled by the sequence valve number 1, sequence valve number 2. Okay, when there is when there's DCV in the center position here, okay, both cylinder are locked in place, which means the cylinder will not moving. So now let's redesign this circuit in FluidSims. First of all, let's create a new project. Just press here, Ctrl New. Then from the circuit design, so you can see here we need a tank, filter, and then we need a pump, pressure relief valve, DCV, sequence valve, and cylinder. Okay, now let's drag the tank here, put it in the center, and then drag the filter. Okay, you can rotate the filter by clicking on the filter, then right click on the filter, rotate to 90 degree, line it with the tank, and then connect it to the tank. Okay, next what we need is the pumps. So drag the pump here, connect the pump to the filter. So next what we need is the pressure relief valve. So drag and drop the pressure relief valve here, rotate to 90 degree to make sure the arrow is correct, it's pointing to the left, and then connect the pump here to the pressure relief valve. Then what we need is tank. So drag the tank here, connect it to the pressure relief valve. So what we need next is the sequence check valve. Okay, drag the check valve here, connect it to the pump. Okay, so line it a bit. Okay, make sure it's straight line. So what we need now is the type of DCVs. So make sure you choose the right DCVs. So the DCV can be found in the mechanical operated DCVs. So this what this we're using is a 4/3 way hand lever DCVs here. Okay, all right. So connect the pump to the check valve. So the port P to the check valve, and then what you need next is the tank. Connect the tank to the DCVs. Okay, what we need next is the cylinder. So we need 2 cylinders since we are recreating the sequencing valve, sequencing hydraulic circuit. So first drag and drop the double acting cylinder here, and double acting cylinder here. One on the right, and one on the left. Okay, so what we need next is the pressure relief valve to recreate the sequence valve. So now we need 1 pressure relief valve, 2 here, and then another one we need a check valve. So we need two types of valve to recreate the sequence valve. Okay, from the figure here we could see that port A is connected to the left of the left of this first cylinder, and port B is connected to the right of the cylinder. So first connect the port A to the right of the cylinder, to the left of the cylinder, port B to the right of the second cylinder. Okay, rearrange in a bit. Okay, now let's rotate both to 270 degree to make sure that the arrow is pointed to the left. Okay, now we have pointed the arrow to the left. Okay, what we need next is here we need to make sure the arrow is pointed to the right. So right click on the symbol here, click 90 degree, and then we have the arrow pointed to the left, sorry, to the right. So now connected the tank to the to the second exit of the cylinder of cylinder 1, and then the P here is connected to line of the port B. Okay, and then we have here is the check valve connected to the second line here, and connect to the second line here. Okay, now what we next is this here tank is connected to the first port of the cylinder, and then the P here is connected to second line port A. Okay, it's connected to port A here. So the check valve here is connected to here, and the A is connected to the line here over here. So now we have completed our advanced circuit design. Okay, here we have recreated the sequence valve for both cylinder. So now let's simulate this circuit, whether it can run or not. So just click the play button here. So if it doesn't receive any error messages, this means that your circuit design is correct. Okay, now first of all let's look at the operation. Okay, so here it says that when the DCV is in the left position, okay, the left cylinder extends completely and the right cylinder extends. So let's try put it in the left position. So we could see here this first cylinder is extended completely, and then after that the second cylinder is extended. Okay, and then in the second you could see that if the DCV is in the right position, the right cylinder retract fully first, and then the left cylinder retract. Okay, so now let's see if the cylinder is retracted. Okay, now we could see that the right cylinder is retracted first, and then the second cylinder is retracted after it. Okay, and then lastly, when the DCV in the center position, the both cylinder is locked in place. So you could try to make it in a center position, and then try put it in center position. Okay, you could see here the cylinder does not retract extend fully because you have moved the center position, the DCV in the center position. Then if you click it back to in the left position, you could see it moving again. The same here, if you click on the right position of the DCVs and then click in the center, you could see that the cylinder is stopped in the middle. Okay, then if you reconnect to the right position, you could see that it extended and retracted fully. Okay, so this is the end of this session. So I hope this will be helpful. So I see you again in the next video.